Hi, I'm Iris Zinck, and this is my household pet final for the Picks and Tricks for Treats Qualifier show, which is part of the series of qualifiers leading up to the CFA International Top Cat Challenge, which we hope will be the virtual show to end all virtual shows coming up in December. We have a lot of sponsors for this show. We have Zymox, which is supporting the entire event, and a host of others, and they supported us, so we hope you will support them. And now for my 15th best household pet. I was very taken with this girl because she's such an unusual color to find in the household pet class. She is a blue cream long hair. So talk about recessive upon recessive. She's got such a sweet expression, gorgeous green eyes. But what really grabbed me about her was the presentation. Because when you have a long haired cat in the household pet class, you never really know how it's going to be presented. The owners have a challenge to figure out the right way to groom it. They can't go to another breeder and say, all right, what's the right shampoo to use on this Maine Coon or this Siberian? They just have to experiment until they get it right. And this girl, it looks like they got it right. I think she's lovely. She is 7 years old and she is 15th best household pet. Another senior citizen here. This guy is 12 years old and he is silver ticked tabby. Silver is one of my favorite colors, so this guy really got my attention. It would not surprise me to find out that he might be a silver Somali, but we're just judging him as a household pet here. And I love his expression. I love the eyeliner he's got around his eyes, which makes them look even bigger than they already are. That full tail, the nice ticking, and the lovely marking that he's got. Today, he is my 14th best household pet. Look at this girl. Don't you just want to pick her up and give her a kiss? That face, especially with the little bits of white right under her nose, it's like a face that was made for kissing. I took one look at her and I said, you are in the final, girl. I also like the white shirt front that she's got with the matching white gloves, beautiful brown tabby markings, such a sweet expression and very intelligent gaze to her eyes. She is 13th best household pet. Next comes an 8-year-old guy who has a very patient look to him. Are we doing this again, Mom? Are you scattering those leaves around me, trying to take a pretty picture? I love the way the color of the leaves sets off his glorious green eyes, which contrast beautifully with his rich brown coat. Just a charming guy, long suffering, I think. Today, he is 12th best household pet. Beautiful girl, very unusual color, almost like a reverse patch tabby. She's all patched and just a little bit of tabby. I love the long hair. I do have a weakness for long-haired household pets. I told you this at the beginning, and here I'm proving it again. She isn't really an adult yet. She's just 7 months old, but this is a stunning picture of a stunning cat, and today she is my 11th best household pet. All dressed up in evening clothes. This guy has this fascinating white streak down his nose, gorgeous green eyes, white shirt front, white spats, and gloves. He is just stunning. He's as elegant as you'll find in the household pet class. And, it wasn't really necessary to put on a tuxedo to come see me, but I'm very glad you did. He's 5 years old and he's 10th best. And here we have a young female who is probably not too happy with her owner, because if you look at her expression, she's saying, oh, Ma, do I have to? Yeah, you have to. because you are such a stunning cat with your van markings. You can't see it in this picture, but she has a red tail and red markings on her head and nothing on her body. Just perfect van pattern, which you do not generally see in the household pet class, and which I find very, very striking. So I had to have her in here, and today she is ninth best. Another cat I absolutely had to have in here. How often do you see something like this? I believe this is a Selkirk Rex. I'm not sure why it's in the household pet class, but it is a stunning cat, whatever it is. Look at those lovely calico markings. All right, there's not enough white. It's a Tortian white, but I love the coat texture. I love the expression. I love the nice broad chest and full coat and the wonderful condition that this girl looks to be in for almost 9 years old. Today she is my eighth best household pet. Brown patch tabby and white with just that spot of white on her chest. Very striking, very sweet expression. She's 4 years and 4 months old, and she looks so intelligent, and she's posed in such an elegant pose that you just have to admire her. Today, she is my seventh best household pet. I guess I'm having a Tortian white day, because here we have another one, semi-long hair, with very striking markings and just a wonderful expression. She looks like she's thinking very deep thoughts. Maybe she's going to write a novel or a diary. I love those white whiskers too. Today she is my sixth best household pet. This girl, believe it or not, is 15 and a half years old, and look how beautiful she is. I love the rich blue eye color, the torty point markings, the white mitts, the beautiful contrast between the torty lynx point markings and the white body color. She looks to be in such wonderful condition and has such a sweet expression that I had to have her, and I had to have her high. Today she is my fifth best household pet. A black cat on a blue background that sets off the sheen of this black coat. This guy just sparkles. I have a feeling there is some sort of story to him because he is so elegant looking, very special. And that patent leather coat is just something that really sets him apart. He is just over a year old today. He is fourth best household pet. This guy is almost 4 years old, and he looks like you could just pick him up and give him a hug like a teddy bear. I love that expression. I love those eyes. And most of all, I love that classic tabby pattern with the bullseye and those very vivid markings beautifully painted on. There's a glorious sheen to that coat. He is beautifully presented by somebody who obviously knows what she or he is doing. An absolute stunner of a household pet today, third best. I saw this guy in another virtual show last week, and I was judging on Halloween, and I had to make him my best cat then. I still like him. This is where he is today. I love that pumpkin and the way it sets off the black smoke of his coat and those gorgeous green eyes. Love his expression too. He also is another one of the many cats in this final that looks like he's thinking very deep thoughts. Also a very patient guy to pose for this. It must have taken a lot of shots to get this right, because it is absolutely the perfect shot. And today this guy is my second best household pet. I told you I like long-haired household pets. Look at this black and white girl. She has such a sweet expression. I love her inverted V, her nice white ruff, her white stockings on all four legs, and the beautiful black and white coat that she's got. And the presentation of that coat is really special. You can see that it looks full and very clean, beautifully presented, and a lovely texture to the coat. It's full, it's vibrant. Somebody is taking wonderful care of this girl and presenting her so well that she had to be my very best household pet. Thank you for listening.